Hello, everybody. Welcome to a Nord and Block Nordcast special. I got one question for you. Are you ready for some football? Because I know me and my co-host, Producer Tim, are.
How are we doing?
Today we're going to go over our NFL playoff preview. And we're going to be previewing all the games. We're going to do a consensus bracket to start. Then we're going to do our own personal picks to start. Just to know biases, I'm a Carolina Panthers fan, as you can see by the hat. Timothy is a Detroit Lions fan, so let's get our biases out of the way to start this when we do our picks. Just get it out there.
I have no bias for the playoffs. I'm a sad man.
Anyway, we're going to get right into it with the bracket right away. We're going to start off this one. We're going to preview the Monday night game to start. I know it's weird previewing the Monday night game first, but we're going to do it anyway. Texans are going to play the Steelers, who won the AFC North in dramatic fashion last Sunday.
Due to a missed field goal.
Actually got John Harbaugh fired. That's another story.
Yeah.
For this one, the Texans offense, they haven't lost a game since, I think, early November. They lost to Denver, then locked in.
Yeah, that's one way to do it.
Dominant since that loss, too.
Yeah, the offense has looked great for them. The defense has come around a lot more for them, which was key for the Texans. Biggest question for them going into the year was, will they have a defense and will they have an offensive line? So far, it's looked like they've had some semblance of a defense. That stat is a little lower than I thought it would be, but
yeah, that stat is low. I think in the past 8 weeks, the defense has been. I could argue they've been a top 10 defense this year.
Yeah.
In this past 8 weeks, probably I say top 10, maybe even top 5 defense in the league. I think the offense has been better in the past 8 weeks. So C.J. Stroud, who I remember the start of the year, they wrote off C.J. Stroud. He's back.
Yeah, they did.
He's back now. And he's looking better than ever. Nico Collins, I don't know if he's going to be available for the playoff game or not.
I also do not know that. To go back to your point about the Texans, they have not lost a game since November 2nd.
Yeah.
Which is impressive.
They only lost by Denver by two or 3 points.
Yeah, I think it was a walk-off field goal.
Walk-off field goal, yeah. So, Texans are hot right now. Like they've been hot. The end of the year on a run. I like when going to the playoffs on a hot streak is also a very good sign. But let's talk about the Steelers here. The only thing about one more thing about the Texans is that their rushing attack is not the greatest. That's the only really big knock on the Texans I would say is their rushing attack is not the best.
Yeah, I don't know who's going to go. I don't know who their best running back is. I think it's Woody Marks, but still.
Yeah. The one thing I will say about Texans is that their pass rush has been fantastic.
Yeah, they have arguably one of the best D-lines in the league.
Let me head over to the Steelers,
who also have a good pass rush.
Very good pass rush. This is going to be, I think it's going to be a game of who can protect the quarterback better.
Yeah,
O-line is the X factor in this game. Their offense, though, their offense has been lackluster. Would be an understatement, I would feel, about their offense.
Yeah, their offense was not good, was not good during the year. Good enough to beat the Lions in that one game, but that's a whole different story. But, yeah, the offense was definitely the slow part. Question for Pittsburgh is: are you going to be able to protect Aaron Rodgers? If you can protect Aaron Rodgers, I like your chances. If you can't, good night, Irene.
Good night. Rodgers, at his age, wasn't even a mobile quarterback to begin with, and once he gets exposed, he's not a mobile quarterback at all now.
Yeah,
so you need to get the offense going. You need to get DK Metcalf, who is going to be back. That's a big help there on that offense. Rushing attack, they got
Jaylen Warren.
Jaylen Warren, excuse me. Who's a good receiving back. O-line has been all right. I'm not going to say it's amazing. I'm not going to say it's bad. It's just, I think it's like in the middle.
Yeah.
Would you agree with me on that?
Yeah, I would definitely agree with you on that. I think
Yeah. But going into this game, I like who's hot right now. I'm going to take the Texans.
I agree with you. I don't think Pittsburgh got in by the skin of their teeth. The Texans haven't lost a game since November. Give me the team who's riding all the highs in the world right now. Give me the Texans as well. That's a consensus there.
Now this might we come to the disagreements here. The
I think this is probably the toughest first round match to pick on the AFC side.
I could see either team winning this game.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Buffalo. Buffalo, I think Buffalo had a couple rough games this year. They lost out on that division, which honestly sucks for Buffalo. High mark in the playoffs is just a different story, and now it's not going to be back there ever and ever.
Yeah.
The Bills have an electric offense. Josh Allen, who arguably MVP, not this year, but last year's MVP, arguably MVP caliber player.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Their offense is electric. James Cook.
He might be. There's a conversation for him to be the best back in the league.
There might be, actually. O-line been pretty good for the Bills this year, I would say. Their receivers are not. They're not big names, but they get the job.
That's their weak spot. Their receivers.
Like, they have a great quarterback. They just have no one of note. Like Khalil Shakir, he's good.
I love Keon Coleman.
But too many mistakes there. They probably had Gabe Davis. Remember Gabe Davis?
Oh God, playoff Gabe Davis. That was a time.
He's a different animal.
Their best pass catcher, honestly, might be Dalton Kincaid.
Kincaid.
Dawson Knox.
I think they still have Curtis Samuel.
They might, yeah.
That offense is great. That defense, though, I'll be honest, that Bills defense is not the greatest.
That Bills defense scares the living crap out of me, and that's definitely going to be the one thing for this team that's probably what's going to be what hurts them the most, because you trust the Bills offense. The question always is with the Bills, it's their defense. And I don't trust it this year, especially with going up against the Jags, that Jags defense, that defense is good, but the offense has been the big surprise with them. Trevor Lawrence finally looks like a guy who should have been a first overall pick. Liam Cohen finally got him going, and sure enough, a trade with the Raiders to get Jacoby Myers, that flipped a switch for them after the deadline. They went on a roll once they got Jacoby Myers, and heck, that trade got Jacoby Myers a contract extension.
Yep. Honestly, the Jags, I'm looking at the Jags defense, Jags offense against the Bills defense. I think it's a mismatch because the Jags got Lawrence, he's not Josh Allen. He is not Josh Allen at all. No. But he's still. Would you argue he's a top 10 quarterback? Top 10, top 12.
No.
No?
I don't think top 10. He's a top. Trevor might be a top 15 quarterback. I'll give you that, but I don't know if I could put him top 10.
Right. This year he's had a very good year. I would say
he has.
At least
he's had a very good year, and I'm not trying to discredit Trevor Lawrence at all.
I would say he's a top 12 quarterback in this league. Their running back, they got Travis Etienne.
Finally looks good.
Finally, after somebody's gunning for a job, finally looks good. Bashaw Tune's also in that backfield. He's good for some nice,
nice depth.
Nice depth there. They're stacked on receiver, but will they show up? That's the big question.
Like I said, Jacoby Myers, he was able to get a contract extension with how well he's done in Jacksonville post-deadline. Brian Thomas, if we can get last year Brian Thomas in the playoffs, look out.
Yeah. Then I think Hunter's out for the year. I don't think he's coming back.
He has been out for like half the year yet. He's not coming back.
I don't believe he's coming back.
He will not.
Parker Washington has been outstanding for the Jags as well.
I forgot about him.
Yeah, he's been outstanding for the Jags this year. Their defense is very good. Pass rush is very good. Their secondary, not.
Their secondary's got a little bit to be desired, but
yeah. I'm taking these rankings. Honestly, I think these rankings are wrong. I'm not gonna look. I don't trust them that much. I don't think the Jags are number 20, the 20th ranked defense. But
I mean, I'm just looking at what it says.
Yeah. Here's what it is. Here's my thing about Buffalo. The Bills on the road. They're a different team on the road than they are when they play at home.
And this is true, they are.
And the Jags are a very, very good home team. With this, I know Allen has experience, so does Carolina. She has a little bit of experience, but I'm taking Jacksonville over Buffalo just because of the sheer fact that the Bills are not at home, and Jacksonville. I think Jacksonville is just they have a better matchup with the Bills defense than the Bills do with the Jags defense.
And I'll say this too: this of all the years for Josh Allen, this is his weakest O-line.
Yeah,
this is the weakest O-line he's had in years, so that definitely is not going to help him at all. The question is, can you protect Josh Allen enough? And against that pass rush, I don't fully know if they can. So for the pod bracket, I can concede going with the Jags. I think, to me, it still feels a little wrong picking against Josh Allen, but I can see the Jags winning this, like you said, because they are at home.
I will say, like in the year you don't have Patrick Mahomes in your path. It's just a bad draw for the Bills.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll go Jags there. Now the next one I accidentally clicked on, but we have not made a pick here. Chargers Patriots.
The Herbert is going into Foxborough to play the New England Patriots. The Patriots, they've had a very good year. A very good year. Me, Tim, and I have had our comments on the Patriots off camera.
Oh yeah.
But winning 14 games, that's not a. It's hard to win in this league. So 14-3 is the best improvement in the NFL this year.
Okay, looking at this, I definitely agree with you. I don't trust these rankings at all.
Yeah.
There's no way the Patriots had the 30th offense.
No way the Patriots had the third ranked defense. These rankings don't mean shit.
Yeah, so we might stop showing these.
Looking at the Chargers first. Herbert. He's Herbert. You know what you're getting with Justin Herbert. The O-line.
Be a dog.
The O-line is an oof. It's a big oof.
Oh boy.
No Rashawn Slater all year.
Lost Joe Alt for the year, halfway through the year.
Yep. Just two of your key pieces on that O-line gone. So Herbert's been kind of running for his life half the year. But the one thing the Patriots don't do well is get to the quarterback.
They don't. And I was just about to say, if there's one matchup for Herbert that might help him, it's this one. And the last time Herbert was in Foxborough, he hung 40 on the Patriots.
Yes. That Chargers defense. I'm not going to lie. I am not very knowledgeable about the defense. I'm going to turn this over to Tim.
The Chargers defense is really good. I'd probably think I'd say they're one of the more underrated defenses in the NFL. It's still going to be a challenge against Drake May and that Patriots offense, but I think this is probably one of the more even, I say even matchups, but record-wise, it's the 2 versus the 7 seed. But I think I can easily see a world where the Chargers come out because Herbert's not going to be getting killed every time he drops back.
Going to the Patriots. Patriots, they got a good offense. They have a very good offense. Drake May could be the MVP this year. I think he will be nominated for MVP. That's for damn sure.
He's going to be. It'll be him. It's him and one other quarterback that we will get to later on in this preview.
Yes. Running game has been Henderson's has woken up. Ramondre Stevenson, the 1 week I bench you in fantasy, you sell me the championship. You couldn't do that the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Rushing attack is on point. They have good pass catchers. Their O-line is better than last year. They have a very good offense. They got a very good offense.
They do.
Their defense is where I'm like,
I don't.
So
The defense, the Patriots' defense scares me, dude. It does, and not for like, oh, like I'm scared for the Chargers. No, like I think that defense is going to be a problem. That defense is going to be their Achilles heel.
yes, and I say this, we say this, but they won 14 games.
Yeah.
Win 14 games and have a bad defense. I've seen it happen before.
The Lions won 15 games and had a horrible defense.
Broncos won 13 games back in 2013, and they got lit up in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
This is one of them where I'm like, I could see this going either way, but I'm leaning towards picking the Chargers.
As am I. And it's not like a discredit to the Patriots at all. Maybe a little bit, but I think this will be the first time that they are truly tested this season.
They've had a, you say, easier schedule, you can't pick your schedule. That is true, but
you got to play who's in front of you. Yeah,
this is a real challenge though, and I think Herbert has the experience. This is May's first game in the playoffs. I think I'm good under the lights. I'm going to take Herbert. It is going to be very cold.
It's going to be a very cold, very close game, but I'm picking the Chargers.
Yeah. Which makes our AFC divisional round. Chargers will be going to Mile High for the Broncos, and the Texans will be going to Jacksonville to play the Jaguars in the divisional round. On to the NFC.
So we get the AFC West and the AFC South.
Yes.
That was so unintentional.
Yeah, no.
Can't believe we did that.
I can't believe we did that either.
All right, to the NFC.
We got the Rams going on to take, the Panthers, keep pounding. I'm going to start with the Rams. This is a super team. Like, I don't need...
This team is disgustingly good.
They're good offensively. Pull up those ranks. I'm just interested to see what those ranks
Yeah, let's see what this is. Okay, I know this ain't right.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing at how Panthers has the best. No. All right, let's relax.
Can we be for real here? I beg your pardon.
That's that's funny. The Rams offensively, just Stafford's had an MVP season. Devontae Adams has 14 touchdowns, and he's coming back. Puka Nacua is crazy good. Rushing attack, Blake Corum and Kyron Williams. That's a dual threat right there. Their O-line is very good as well.
Saying Blake Corum before Kyron Williams is a choice, but we can move on.
I had Kyron on fantasy this year. Every time he needed a big gain, Blake Corum, what?
Touchdown stealer. Yeah.
Yeah, but defensively, the Rams have a very good defense, too.
That defense is so good.
Yes. Coming into this, the Panthers are a double-digit underdog. And I will say, this isn't going to be a rematch of the season because we've seen this matchup before.
We have.
Where Carolina did beat the Rams at home.
Yep. I still don't know how you pulled that out.
Very hard to beat a team twice. But going to the Panthers, if anything's going to happen with this, they're off. Bryce has to show up.
Yeah, you cannot have turnover Bryce for this game.
No, the running game has to show up. The O-line has to be. It's been good this year, though. The O-line has been pretty good. Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and say it's not like 2 years ago where they were just the walking turnstiles.
Yeah.
First playoff game for Bryce. First playoff game for Tet McMillan. The receiving core has to show up. The receiving core is also where they're lacking depth as well.
Yeah.
On paper, this is the mismatch. But we've seen it before. We've seen it's been done before. Defensively, the Carolina, their secondary is very good. I like J.C. Horn. I like Mike Jackson. I like Lathan Ransom and Trayvon Merrick. I think the secondary is one of the better secondaries in the league. Their pass rush leaves much to be desired. Derek Brown is amazing. I like what Nick Skortum has done this year. Linebackers of note, I can't name you any.
I forgot you guys drafted Nick Skortum.
Roseboom is good. I like Roseboom, but other than that, This is a mismatch. I personally would take Carolina because I feel that underdog mentality. We've seen so many lower, under 500 teams beat teams in the playoffs. But for this one, for the consensus, I'm going to concede.
Yeah, I think this is the I don't see McVay and I don't see Sean McVay and this Rams team losing to the Panthers twice. I just can't see it. Especially you give the Panthers, not the Panthers, you give the Rams a small chip on their shoulder. Good luck.
Yeah.
I don't. For your sake, I want this game to be close. I don't think it'll be close.
I will tell you a season stat. Every time the Panthers were a double-digit underdog, they won the game.
Well, that's a stat.
That is a stat. So you're a 10-point underdog, and I'm going to take. I would take Carolina, but for this bracket, I'm going to concede and take the Rams.
So what you're telling me is I should take Carolina to cover.
I'm not giving no betting advice.
Fair enough.
This is a rematch from a couple years ago where
NFC Championship game
where we have the Niners going into the Link play the Eagles.
Now these are some stats I actually do want to look at.
The defending Super Bowl champions.
And for these stats, that kind of adds up. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so we'll keep these ones up. The Niners offensively. Dogs.
The Philly was 11-6. Holy crap! All right, back to the Niners are. It's this offense. The story of the year for the Niners is Brock Purdy and this offense showing up when they needed it most. Because on defense, they're without Bosa. You're without Fred Warner.
Oh my God, Williams.
Yeah, you're just without everybody on defense. So the story of this game is going to be the Eagles' offense under Kevin Patullo versus an injured 49er defense.
Yes, and
I trust the Niners' offense, the defense, but I don't trust the Philly offense, but I don't trust the Niner defense.
So it's going to be can the Eagles' defense stop the Niners' offense?
That's pretty much what the game is going to come down to, I think. Yeah.
And can they stop the known hoe, Juwan Jennings?
Oh, I'm like, where the heck? I forgot about that quote. I'm like, where are you going with this?
He's a hoe, and I want that known.
That's
my favorite quote from the year.
That might be the all-time best quote of the year.
But yeah. Here's the thing: the Link has really their home advantage is insane.
It is a big home advantage for.
Minus this past game against Washington, where they really rested the starters. They've been pretty good at home. They look like the Eagles, not of last year, but the year before, where they couldn't get anything going.
Yep, and unlike that team, because that team lost to Tampa, right?
Yes, they did. They lost to a Tampa team that was under 500 too.
No, that Tampa team, I don't think it was under 500.
They were 9-8. They were 9-8 by that.
But still, that's not a Tampa team they should have lost to because. But yeah, we've seen this story before with Philly. When the team is struggling, and they're struggling this year, they get into the first round and they just fall flat on their face. Do I think that they will fall fully flat on their face again? No, but I really think this is the year. I think this is a year that I don't see them winning.
I don't either. This is just. I feel like this year has been. It hasn't been a great year by Philadelphia standards.
No, it is a very down year.
It's a tough matchup for the Eagles.
Yeah.
Early in the year they looked fine. Recently they've struggled, especially on offense.
Yeah. Which exactly goes back to the Eagles team of 2 years ago. They were so good and then they just lost.
I'm going to take the 49ers in this matchup.
As am I. I definitely agree with that one.
Now we have the battle of Tim's two biggest ops.
Oh, boy.
The Packers are going to Soldier Field to take on the Bears, and I'll be honest, this one has me going back and forth a lot.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how much I can speak and not have a little bit of bias here.
Because here's my thoughts about. But first of all, a rivalry matchup in the playoffs, chef's kiss.
Oh, it's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, Saturday under the lights, like chef's kiss. Pull up the stats real quick.
Before we do that, as I do this, they split this year.
They did.
Correct?
The home team won every game.
They did. That's right. The Bears are not 9-7, or not the Bears. The Packers are not 9-7. They are 9-6-1. I just want to fix that. I don't know why the NFL can't even have their own website working correctly, but I don't know who to trust with this one, dude.
I'm going to talk about the Packers real quick. The Packers, offensively, Jordan Love,
is he healthy?
Is he healthy? That's the big question. And when healthy, how do you think he's done this year, Jordan Love?
When healthy, I mean, he was good. He was pretty good when he was healthy. I saw what he did to the Lions, and that hurt me. Ruined my Thanksgiving.
Yes. Packers wide receivers, I think they got a decent trio of wide receivers there.
They've got like 5 of them.
Yes, they have why have a number one when you can have like 5
number twos?
Yeah. Running room, I would say
Josh Jacobs has been not Josh Jacobs this year.
Yeah.
Which is surprising. If you can get that Josh Jacobs again,
look out.
I trust the Packers so much more.
Defensively, the Packers, they're not healthy.
No, they're not. They're without Micah Parsons for the year. So either this game or however long they go in the playoffs.
Yeah, so that's a
huge loss.
Huge loss. It's really like White Walker's been
Yeah.
I can't really think of any other.
He's been decent this year, but
he's been decent. Yeah,
Xavier McKinney has been all right for them. But yeah, it's just one of those. Nate Hobbs hasn't been the greatest free agent acquisition they've wanted, but he's still been decent for them. But in general, with the Packers, they at least have playoff experience.
They do, and that's
they have the playoff experience. I think you need.
Playoff experience does matter. I feel like in the NFL it matters, but it's not a huge.
Yeah,
it's not It's not like in hockey where.
Yeah, it's not hockey or
matters like
baseball.
Let's talk about the Bears. I think the Bears were just cooking at the right time. Caleb Williams took a big step this year under Ben Johnson. The receivers, they have a good DJ Moore.
Luther Burden.
Odunze, I don't know about him, but
oh yeah, Odunze's been
up and down. I would say
up or down.
Yeah, craziest hair in the NFL, by the way.
They got a 2-headed monster at tight end. Oh, that's another thing with the Packers. They don't have. But he's been out for like the whole year, anyways.
Yeah, my fantasy team.
Tucker Kraft, that's his name.
Tucker Kraft. And the Bears got Colston Loveland and
Cole Kmet.
Double-headed monster there. Running the ball has been. I think they've been better at running the ball this year. Kyle Monangai and DeAndre Swift, I believe.
Yep,
I think Monangai's kind of taken that number one role.
It's a guy who I don't have any good things to say about.
So
there's the bias, really.
All over the Bears is still a question mark in my eyes.
Yeah, it's been better this year, but it's still not the greatest.
A lot better, but not the greatest. Packers not having Parsons really does help that Bears case for this game.
Yeah.
Bears defense has been very good.
Counterpoint to all of this.
For sure. Go ahead.
Although they have had an easy schedule, which, again, you cannot control, if we go by point differential here, the Bears just barely got over positive point differential.
They had a struggle to start the year. I will say that. But still, they barely got over. but it is what it is. I think special teams wise, I think the Packers kind of struggle with special teams this year. Am I not wrong?
No, I think you're right about that.
Yeah, I think the Packers struggle with special teams this year. But the Packers also have another thing. It's called the voodoo.
Explain.
Matt LaFleur makes calls just disappear.
Oh, you're going there.
I don't know. I feel like my head says right now the Bears are at home. The Packers are down a key player. The Packers have playoff experience. My head says take the Bears.
I think this is the one where we're split.
Okay.
Because my head says, although they split this year, the Packers still own the Bears and will until proven otherwise.
And I think this is going to be a defining moment in that, though. That's why I think the Bears are due. They're due for a playoff win. I know you don't like me to say that, but they're also.
I don't like you saying that.
They're due to beat the Packers.
Just for the viewers, I don't like either of these teams. So trying to think of good points for each team, this is hard to do.
So we're going to go through the stats then. We said that was going to be our tiebreaker scenario. So we're going to go through the stats here. Whoever has more on their side is the one we're going to pick.
And they're split.
So I'm going to flip a coin.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
All right. So you're the Packers pick, heads or tails?
Tails.
Flip a coin. It's heads. So the Bears are going to win this game.
That hurts.
Which sets up a Niners-Seahawks rematch in the divisional, and the Rams going to Soldier Field.
Yep. All right. Now for the divisional round.
All right. I'm going to have you lead off here for the divisional rounds.
So, Chargers, the 7th seed going into the 1 seed. Another divisional matchup, Chargers-Broncos. I believe outside of Week 18 where Chargers rested Justin Herbert, and I don't remember if the Broncos rested anybody or not, but the Chargers, that was the only divisional game they lost this year. The Chargers, when they played with Justin Herbert, handled the Broncos easily. I say easily, but I don't remember the score of that game, but I think this is another one where the Broncos have a very good defense. And, yeah. My issue with the Broncos, how much can you trust Bo Nix?
First,
I don't know how much I can trust Bo Nix, and the offense for Denver is what scares me.
I'm going to say this. Denver, historically, when they get the bye, they've been known to choke it away.
They have, yeah.
And that's not a smack on Denver. But it's just, history will always repeat itself. That's just my opinion
it does,
on most things. However, I don't think this is one of those times. The Broncos can get to the quarterback.
Yeah.
I don't see Rashawn Slater or Joe walking through that door.
I would love them to. But I agree with you. I do not see either of those two walking through that door anytime soon.
We talked about the Chargers. What's to them? Talk about the Broncos, though. Like you said, elite defense. Bo Nix, I'm still not trusted. I don't trust that receiving core either.
In general, I don't trust this offense.
I'll be honest. I don't know how this team won.
Got the 1 seed?
Yeah, I don't know how this team won 14 games.
No, they lost 3 games, and one of their losses right here.
Tough.
It is.
I'm leaning towards picking the Broncos, though.
I will concede this one for the sole fact that Joel and Rashawn Slater ain't walking through that door.
I would love the Chargers to win this game, but
as would I. I would love the Chargers to do it.
But I said Denver's known to choke. I don't think this is one of those times, though. Bo Nix has
that Bronco defense scares me too much.
That Bo Nix got to show me though, because
Bo Nix needs to show up.
Here's the thing: Herbert has no playoff wins.
He does not. This is true. He is one of those games was his fault. He threw 4 interceptions last year. The other one, he had Brandon Staley as his head coach.
We'll give him a pass on that one.
Yeah, I'll give him a pass on the first one. I'm not giving him a pass on 4 interceptions. And as for the viewers out there, I'm one of the biggest Justin Herbert stands there possibly is out there. James can attest to this.
Yeah, this is true. I hear about it almost every day.
Yeah. I will let you know about it.
Going back to the bracket, we get the Texans going to Jacksonville. This matchup would be cinema.
I want this to happen. I want this cinema.
Yes. This matchup.
2 of the hottest teams in the NFL right now.
This is tough because this is the one. Remember I told you off camera before we started. This is the one I was debating. This is that matchup.
Oh. Yeah, this would change a lot.
Because the Texans have an elite defense, the Jags have a very good offense, the Jags also have a very good defense. This one is tough. They both played each other twice. I'm pretty sure Jacksonville won both of those games.
I will pull this up right now for you.
Actually, my bad, but they split.
My phone will load so I can check. Click on Jacksonville here. Okay. They lost to the Texans in November and beat the Texans in September.
So, I look at this. What in November was it? Was it late November or early November?
Second weekend. This was the first win of the Texans' win streak.
Okay, so
do with that as you will.
Do you think the Jags get revenge here, or do you think the Texans keep rolling?
My biggest question, and I think this is the biggest sticking point for me about this game, if it were to happen, which pass rush shows up more? Because I don't trust either of these offensive lines that much.
I think both have really, really good D lines. That's the thing.
I think I like the Texans' pass rush and D line just a little bit more than Jacksonville's. Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter is probably one of the best 2-headed monsters on the edge in the NFL.
Let's go with Houston.
Yeah, Houston's also just red hot, and I think if they win their first round matchup, they could go a long way.
And I'm gonna say this: I'm also conceding that one. I would pick the Jags in that situation.
That's fair. And like I said, I don't hate picking the Jags either. I just trust the Texans' D-line slightly more.
But I'm going to tell you right now, we say history will repeat itself. The Houston Texans are not a good playoffs.
They're not. And now speaking of divisional matchups, here's another one.
Oh, chef's kiss again. Like, chef's kiss.
Oh, gorgeous.
In Seattle, the Niners have a chance to... Now, we've seen this matchup twice now.
Yes.
They split, I believe.
Seattle just won in San Francisco to win the division.
Yes.
So I think that gives San Francisco just a little bit more anger and frustration. So they played week 1 and they played week 18.
Yeah, so...
And they split.
San Fran going to Seattle, which we got to talk about Seattle for a second.
Yeah, Seattle is... Okay, yeah, I don't trust these league ranks whatsoever, bro. What is that?
Seattle's defense has been unbelievable this year.
Seattle's defense is legit. And
they're legit. They got so many playmakers on defense. Offensively, though, Jackson Smith and Jigba, who, I'll be honest, he will win offensive player.
I think he should, yeah. He slowed down a little bit the last couple of weeks, like the part of the back half of the year, but he was so good. My biggest worry with Seattle is the signal caller.
Darnold in the playoffs.
What Sam Darnold will we get?
That's the X factor, I think.
Yes, that is 100% the X factor for this game. What version of Sam Darnold are you going to get? Are you going to get the one who has been a regular season monster the past 2 seasons outside of Week 18 last year?
Yes. We're also in the home of the 12th man.
And playoffs in Seattle are a different beast.
It's loud. It's loud. And I'm going to say this to Niners, Seahawks. Usually, I would say the Seahawks come out on top.
Yeah. And the other thing I think that helps Sam Darnold a little bit, the thing that killed him in the playoffs last year and against the Lions in Week 18 last year, both of those games, the opposing defense was able to get to the quarterback. I don't trust San Francisco's pass rush this year, especially without Joey Bosa.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead.
Nick Bosa, my bad.
I'm going to go ahead.
Not Bosa.
I'm going ahead and taking the Seahawks.
Yeah, I'm going to pick Seattle here.
I think that game could go either way, though. But my X factor is I think Darnold will, even if he doesn't show up, they'll run the ball, they'll check down. That defense will do its job.
Yeah.
If the San Francisco defense doesn't show up, then good night, Irene. Like I don't.
Yeah.
This one will be a high scoring affair. I feel. The Rams going to Chicago in the cold. Now Stafford's used to playing in the cold. Stafford was a Lion for so many years, so he's used to going to those AFC.
My Pookie, my boy.
This is where the bear down stops. I feel.
Oh yeah, I don't. If this happened, and I'm trying to say this without any bias whatsoever, and it's gonna come out fully biased, and I'm sorry. I don't think this will be close.
I think
the Rams' defense is too good. That offense is so good. It's just everywhere you look in this matchup, it's Rams. Sean McVay's the better head coach. The defense is better. The offense is better. I trust this Rams team the most, I think.
Yeah. Caleb Williams, I think he's going to have a rough day if this happens.
Oh, he will have a
very rough
he
day.
will be in hell.
I don't think they played this year.
They did not. No, they didn't.
No, I'm going to take the Rams here.
I am also taking the Rams.
Great season by the Bears, though. I will say that. Took a step forward. That's nothing to be ashamed of, but it's too much.
I will not give them that compliment like you did.
All right, to go to the Super Bowl, the Texans or the Broncos. Now, the game before their winning streak started, who did they lose to?
They did lose to the Broncos.
And guess what? I'm taking the Texans here.
Ooh.
You want a fuel? They're on a roll. What a way to take out the team that you lost to on a walk-off field goal to go to the Super Bowl. Tell me that's not motivation.
Oh, that's motivation. And I will say this is another thing. I said this about the Bears, and there was one other team I hadn't said it about yet. And now this is my chance to do it. Like the Bears, the Broncos, I feel, are very fraudulent. And I don't like throwing that word around a lot.
That's a very big accusation, actually.
It is a very big accusation, but this is one of those times I am willing to throw the word on the table. Right. Like the Bears, I don't trust this Broncos team. This Broncos team has gotten by and squeaked out so many wins that they had so many one-score games.
They did.
So many one-score games that could have gone the other way.
But the other argument for that is that good teams find a way to win.
Yes. There's always that argument.
These are two elite defenses.
It is, yeah.
And I think I trust the Texans' offense more than I trust the Broncos' offense.
I fully agree with that.
For that reason, I'm taking the Texans to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I can't believe I'm saying that. I'll be honest.
I can't believe we're saying it either.
But this is the contentious bracket. We'll get our own brackets going in a quick second. This matchup would be this.
You want to talk about cinema?
Man.
But at the same time, I feel for the Seahawks. Really, you can't give us any. They only have to face their division.
Yeah, that does kind of suck.
I feel for the Seahawks, man. Yeah. Now, I said it when we were picking the Bears Bears-Rams game. I don't trust any team in the playoff more than the Los Angeles Rams. I think the Rams are the best team on paper in the entire NFC right now.
The Seahawks also squeaked out a win against the Rams last time they played.
They did. And you want to talk about... I'm bringing up the quote again from Sam Darnold because I swear, once a year, he has his moment. He has his I'm seeing ghosts moment. This is the team he's going to see ghosts again. He's going to have flashbacks to the playoffs against LA last year. And I think LA is going to win this one.
I'll succeed. I'll concede and agree with you there. I think the Seahawks have a chance. The defense is elite.
They do. I'm not saying they don't have a chance, because I could see a world where Seattle wins this game. I just love this Rams team so much.
Yes. All right, let's go. I'm going to go with the Rams as well. Seattle, great season, great stepping stone for next season.
We get the 2 5 seeds in the Super Bowl.
It's the college football playoff in the NFL. Like this.
Yes. You had a bye? Sorry.
Yeah. 2 first wild cards making the playoffs, which, I'll be honest, this scenario I would say is very unlikely because of history.
Yes.
Because we usually get like the 1 or 2 seeds making the Super Bowl.
We do, yeah.
This would be an interesting outcome. And Super Bowl, I think you need to go with the Rams here.
Oh, 100%. The Texans, I'm sorry, you had a good run, but it's coming to an end.
Yeah, no, this would be, and I think the Rams win this one. Stafford retires with a ring on his finger.
He retires a Hall of Famer.
Yep.
I said it, people.
And then, yeah, good season for the Texans and DeMeco Ryans' squad, but I'm going to take the Rams here.
Yeah, as am I. And then I think we can just go off. We'll just keep our consensus bracket up, and then just we will run through each of these brackets for you and I separately.
Yes. So
we'll start with.
I'm just going to take a picture real quick of the.
Yeah, take a picture of this so we can have it for the podcast so we can post it.
Right. So I'm going to just have you refresh.
Oh, okay. Yep, that works. Okay, starting off, Texans, Steelers.
So is this going to be my bracket?
I mean, we can just both make the pick, and I'll just click on one of it. I'll just click on it for me.
Okay, I'm taking the Texans still.
Okay, I'm also taking the Texans.
For me, I picked the Jags.
I think I talked to you before we started recording, and I originally had the Bills. After we talked, I changed my mind. So I am also going the Jags.
I convinced you to do the Jag.
You did. You talked me into it.
I'm still going with the Chargers. I don't trust the Patriots. If you want to talk about a fraudulent team, that's the fraudulent team.
That is also an accusation. Yep, there's 3 of them. We've thrown that word out 3 times now. I don't like this. But I agree with you. I'm taking the Chargers.
I'm taking the Panthers. I'm not going to go against my squad, at least in the first round.
I am taking the Rams, and I'm not going back.
Right. Well, since that doesn't really change much from this, I'm taking the Niners still.
Yep.
And I still take the Bears here.
And this is our only switch. I am taking the Packers.
I switch stuff from my bracket, so just do yours, and then we'll go back and do mine after.
Yeah, we can do that. Chargers, Broncos. I'm taking the Chargers.
Okay.
Like I said, I threw out the word fraudulent. The Broncos are the one that I don't trust the most. With this matchup, I still trust the Texans. Yeah, Packers, Seahawks. Packers, Seattle. And then here...
That'd be a good one.
This would be such a good matchup, too, but give me the Rams. Chargers, Texans. If it got to this, I trust the D-line here.
The Texans hosting a playoff game would be crazy.
It would be. It would be wild. Texas. I'm going to be crazy. Give me the Chargers, and then I think it's going to be the Rams are, like I said, the Rams are and then we get an all LA Super Bowl. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is this Super Bowl in LA as well?
No, it's not. I believe it's in Miami.
Yeah, I'm gonna look this up real quick.
I'm gonna look for you. It's at Levi's.
Oh, okay, so it's still in California. Chargers, it was a good run, but give me the Rams are my Super Bowl pick.
All right, now you're gonna hit back here. There's a back button. No, back button. But where the Chargers logo is. I want you to just do that until we get to the AFC or the NFC division. So, give me the Panthers.
Yep.
You didn't hit the button.
Oh, yep, my bad.
Still giving the Niners.
Yep.
I'm taking the Bears here, though.
Question: did you take a picture of my bracket? I'm just wondering.
Go back and I'll take a picture of it. Or you,
yeah,
or you can send it.
I'll just take a picture of it off camera.
Yeah. I'm taking the Bears here. I'm taking the Broncos.
All right.
I'm taking the Jags.
Oh.
I'm taking the Seahawks. I'm taking the Bears.
You don't know how disgusted I am.
I know you're disgusted. I'm taking the Bears. I'm taking the Jags.
Whoa.
I'm taking the Seahawks. And I'm taking the Seahawks.
Okay.
Now, I know this is very, I think my bracket is very, go big or go home.
I gotta plug my laptop in real quick. Keep talking.
I think my bracket is very go big or go home. I think Tim's is more safe. Though Tim has the Chargers in the Super Bowl, so that's not really safe at all.
No, it's not. It is. You want to talk about not being safe? I'm picking the Chargers.
Yeah, I think our consensus bracket is actually way
Our
better.
consensus bracket might be the best one we did of the three we have in this episode.
Yeah, the Texans. I would have taken the Texans, but I don't know. I got a feeling about the Jags, though.
Jags in the Super Bowl. What does this world come to?
I gotta go with my gut on this. So, I mean, the Jags or Texans in a Super Bowl is crazy.
Oh, 100%.
With that is our NFL preview. We're probably gonna be wrong on so many things. I guarantee you, probably we're gonna be wrong on either the Niners, Eagles, Bills, Jags. Might be wrong on that one too. Maybe not on a lot of these.
Packers, Bears. I think you'll be wrong.
I think you'll be wrong.
As a consensus, I think we'll be wrong, but I don't know.
Anyway,
you can never trust divisional matchups in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's going to conclude our NFL playoff preview. Look forward to us being wrong. We'll see you in the next YouTube video.
Yeah.
See ya.
Have a good one.